I'm David Eckert, along with Chief Meteorologist John Gaughan, who this week, it's a big one for you, 30 years here at WJXT Channel 4.
Weirdest part, there's a tree outside the station, and it got knocked. Long time ago, the station moved from right along Southampton back to where we are right now, and they planted one tree out front, and it was like a twig. It's like this round now. It's like, oh, big old tree.
Wow. So came here in 1992.
Right.
Started as the morning meteorologist?
No, weekends.
Okay.
Started on the weekends. I was working WFTV in Orlando, short story there. I did it for a year, but I did it during Andrew, and that got a lot of attention, and so that was pretty big. And then I got called up here, but I was still here because I worked over at Channel 17 here in town. And guess what station our sister station here at Channel 4 is?
Channel 17.
Boom! It's full circle. It's like, how does that happen? But anyway, that was back in '88, so I've actually been in the market for 34 years.
Wow, and you have had a lot in 34 years here in the market and 30 years here. You want to talk about some of the pictures?
Oh, Gate River Run, we were big. I did this graph. It shows my time over the years, and it went from like 2 hours down to about an hour 10, hour 10, 70 minutes, yeah. And then back to all the way to 2 hours. That was my length of time, so it was a big smile on the graph.
Of course, you were talking to some viewers. I think this was some tornado damage.
Yeah, we always go out and investigate the damage to one degree or another. I sometimes can't get there that evening of the storm, but I always make it out there the next day or the day after and just kind of checking things out.
And of course, I think a lot of viewers will recognize the guy in the center there, George Winterling.
And Richard Nunn on the left, big old happy smile. And again, the three of us get together ever so rarely. It's hard to do so. George is getting up in the years. And of course, Richard and myself on opposite sides of the schedule.
And finally, you, I believe this with the Hurricane Hunters.
Not too long ago, Florence out there along the South Carolina coast, Wilmington, North Carolina picked up something like 38 inches of rain, 101 inches for the year in Wilmington, North Carolina. Crazy stuff. And so again, good times here at Channel 4 over the 30 years. There's a lot of good side stories. Maybe one day we'll do a podcast on a Friday night after 10 o'clock when the kids are in bed, and we can tell you some real fun stories.
Well, I gotta ask you, you covered so many systems, nor'easters, hurricanes. In 30 years, is there one that stands out here?
No, but we've learned a lot. And I think this is really critical. We have really understood what it's like not to have a hurricane. And people go, what do you mean? I thought we had all of these guys and that big nor'easter. Well, the answer is no, none of them were hurricanes that directly hit us. What a hurricane looks like is what Ian did to the southwest coast. That is something we have not yet seen, and that's what we still worry about in the future.
All right. Well, John, congratulations on
that.
30 years here at WJXT. I'm not going to wish 30 more years here at the station, but hopefully for many, many more years.
I hope 30 years for you.
Well, I'd be thrilled to do that here in
I hope
Jacksonville.
you
so
make that happen.
And thank you for sitting with us today.
Oh, great.